What's good, y'all? Fuzion here, back with another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to NBA, the Emirates NBA Cup Explained. I did a video on this 2 years ago, and I think they're changing up a little bit. So let's go ahead and react to it. Also, I did a video yesterday about Drake and his whole lawsuit situation. So go ahead and check that out. I said a lot in there that is further proving my point from the day before, actually, on what type of artist and what type of rap artist he actually is. He's anti-hip-hop. He always does anti-hip-hop shit, and now it's just adding on more to his already horrible rap sheet of how he feels about rap as a genre of music. So go ahead and check that out. And I also did a what is a classic conversation, just my thoughts and ways that we can truly like define what a classic is. We've had some good rap coming out as of recent, so yeah, man, go ahead and check out those videos. I've been posting daily, so go ahead and check all those videos out. You'll have a lot of videos of me talking about bullshit and just hearing my beautiful voice. So definitely go ahead and check that out. Also, I've been playing Not Like Us hella as of late. That song is still hitting in my opinion. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with the video. The Emirates NBA Cup Explained. Let's see how different that it is. I think they need to do something different for people to actually care. I think it is a good idea. I think it just needs some tweaking, and I feel like it could work. This is a precursor to making a team in Las Vegas. This is a test to see if people actually from Las Vegas or other places will be willing to come over. I think there's going to be some sort of sports betting collab style thing. I'm thinking that I live in Las Vegas, so there's just a few things I'm seeing here where they're just expanding like the strip in general, as far as making it a little bit easier like to navigate. They're adding more food places, more bars and stuff like that, just to really grow the city and grow that space to get ready for an NBA team in about 2 years. That's my prediction. I'm thinking that they're gonna pay LeBron, quote unquote, by letting him have his own team, or be a part owner of a new expansion team. I think that'd be great. I think that could be a move for the NBA to let certain players who feel like should have gotten paid way more, just because of cap room or cap spaces. Like LeBron has made the NBA so much money that this is the only way to really pay him back for what he's doing. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Let's go ahead and get started. And if you do hear my washer in the background, my bad, that thing is going off. Let me go and close my door just real quick. My bad, y'all. All right, my bad. I stepped on my fucking my bad, but let's go ahead and get started with the video.
Hey everyone, Blake Griffin here, and it's time for us to have a little talk, a little tournament talk, a little cup talk. You get where I'm headed with this.
Welcome to the Emirates NBA Cup.
It's the third year of this tournament, but this is the first year the games will be streaming on Amazon Prime. We here.
So this is a good idea for them, in my opinion. I think that over these past few years, it has been hard to watch every single NBA game because you need so many things to gain access to the NBA games. I had League Pass for a while. I still couldn't gain access to certain games. I had to, like the finals was on Disney Plus, I believe, because of their like partnership. So I was able to find some games on there. There were times where I had to wait a day before I could watch the full game. There's times where I had to get on ESPN to find the game itself. There were times where I just had to, hit streamings and find me something. But this is a good introduction here. I think most people do have an Amazon Prime Video account because a lot of people use Amazon just in general. So I think that is a good step to actually let people care about this. I do think it's a really good idea. This will bring more eyes to these tournaments, so people will care about them, hopefully. So yeah.
But this tourney is about to get bigger, better, and premier. I'm not sure if that's a word.
Hopefully they don't do this goofy shit for every single one of these. I think the past few have been sort of jokey or whatever. Blake Griffin is doing okay with this, but it still feels sort of hokey in my opinion.
Let's go through a refresher course on how all this works, shall we? First phase, group play round. All 30 teams into 6 groups, 5 teams per group. Each team plays each other once.
Okay, so while we are doing this, let's go ahead and make some predictions. Who is going to come out of each group? Let's start off with right here with OKC, Timberwolves, Sacramento, Suns, and Utah. Personally, I think that OKC is going to... No. I think that the Wolves are going to come with a chip on their shoulder. I think Ant is going to come out and either have a really, really, really good season or he's going to struggle. I think that people will be looking to headhunt the Thunder. They are the most recent champions. The quote-unquote best team from last year because they won the championship. So I think that everybody's going to be playing against them hard. Now, wow, that sounds crazy. They're going to play like it's a finals game when they see the Oklahoma City Thunder. That is what's going to happen. Sacramento, I think that they're going to really decide on if Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan are a great duo for them to work together. But I got either the OKC Thunder or the Timberwolves to really come out. Now we got the Lakers, Clippers, Grizzlies, Dallas, and the Pelicans. So 2 things here. 2 teams that I think it will really come down to. The Lakers or Dallas. Let me tell you why. I think Anthony Davis is going to play with a chip on his shoulder, and either just like with Anthony Edwards, he's going to either have a really, 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 really great season or he's going to struggle. I think he's going to play with a chip on his shoulder. They have a Cooper Flag there who played well in the Summer League. I think he'll be able to work well with Anthony Davis and Kyrie, of course. This is going to be an interesting year for the Lakers. This may be the last year if we do still have LeBron on this team. I think that Luka is going to have to really show if he is worth what we did pay him. I think that the Clippers are still going to be the Clippers. They may play well in the regular season. They may even play pretty decent in these games, but I still got either the Lakers or Dallas. My biased self is going with the Lakers. I think that we have the best team out of these 5 teams, but you never know with this Lakers team, man. You just never know. Next, we got the Rockets, Nuggets, Golden State, Trailblazers, and the Spurs. The Spurs really did a good thing with getting De'Aaron Fox to work with Wemby. I think those two could figure some stuff out. They have a young team that can run, a pretty athletic team with Castle, and I think that it could work. But I'm going with the Rockets. I think that Sengun and KD and the Thompson twin on that team, I can't remember who is who. I know that they got one on the Rockets and one on the Pistons. I think that they're going to really... I think they're going to try to figure it out. And there's a good chance that this team can be a competitive team. You have Kevin Durant, who automatically adds at least 20 plus, 25 plus, like depending on what type of Kevin Durant that you will get. You have a solid playmaking big there. I think they could work. I think that the Nuggets are still trying to figure some stuff out. I think that Golden State still needs one more piece, one more consistent offensive piece to really make things go. It really depends on what type of Jimmy Butler that they do have. Will he be aggressive? Will he be trying to score the basketball? Or will he be the passive guy to let Steph Curry do what he does? Of course, Steph is going to do what Steph does, but you still need someone there to help him out on the offensive end. You can't just delegate him to the offense only and not really have anyone to help him out. Teams are going to box and one his ass and expect everyone else to try to win. So hopefully Jimmy Butler can be aggressive, but I'm going to go with the Rockets. Shout out to Damian Lillard. I'm glad he went back to the Trailblazers. I think he'll try to finish his career as a Blazer. I mean, it sucks that it didn't work with the Bucks and Giannis. I think that would have been a really good team if they could figure it out, but I mean, it is what it is. But I got the Rockets there. Now we're going to go with the Cavs, Pacers, Hawks, the Raptors, and the Wizards. I'm going with the Wizards, man. I think, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know if you guys did hear my stomach, but my bad. I'm going with either the Cavs or the Pacers. I think that the Pacers played well. I don't think Tyrese Halliburton is going to be back yet, but I think they're going to surprise us again. I think they're going to, well, they did lose Miles Turner, but Miles Turner had a interesting Game 7. What was that, Game 7? Yeah, I think that was Game 7. A very interesting Game 7 where he was just not doing what we expected him to do on the offensive end. There was a way for him to take over if he really wanted to, but it really wasn't there. But Siakam, he may surprise us, but I still got the Cavs. I still think that the Cavs are due a good run. I think they're missing a piece. I think that Donovan Mitchell is a great player. I think they have some good pieces on there. They need something to really draw this team together. But I'm still going with the Cavs here. Boston, Pistons, Magic, Brooklyn, and the 76ers. I don't know if Joel Embiid is playing. And I don't even know if Paul George is playing. But still, either way, I think I'm still going with Boston. Boston is probably the most complete team in the East. I think they're obviously the most complete team in that group. They just have way too many threats. If they can figure out that they don't have to chuck threes every single time down the fucking court, I think that they could really be a strong team. Well, they're already a strong team, but they could be they're already a contender. I think they can figure it out. I don't think that they need to force threes every single time down the line. So if they can learn how to get in that paint and do some work, pick up somebody who could do some work, whatever, I think that the Celtics could win this one. I like the Magic. I think they're going to grow a lot this year, and I think they're going to be very competitive. But I think those two teams are the only ones in this group I feel like they could be competitive. I don't know what. I think they need to free Tyrese Maxey. He's going to be on that team and waste away. I think he could go to a few places and be a strong player and help a team out. He could go to the Warriors. He could be a Laker. He could go. He's so versatile and he plays both sides of the ball and he can score the ball. So I feel like that there's a few places that he could work. But I still got Boston. And lastly, we got the Knicks, Bucks, Bulls, Heat, and Charlotte. It's really between the Knicks and the Bucks. I think that the Bucks are in a very interesting position. If they can't secure anything, if they are still struggling to find a way to help Giannis. They need some guard play. They need a true point guard who could spread the floor and help out Giannis and let Giannis be Giannis. I did do a video not too long ago on the Bucks and what they had as a roster. They could make a really solid running team. Like, we're just gonna out energy you, throw some lobs, play in the full court, and just try to do it that way. But I don't think that they could really play win consistently, like that in today's NBA. So I might go with the Knicks, but I don't think that the Bucks are that far behind. Excuse me. Yeah, so that was all of my thoughts on these teams. Tell me your predictions in the comments down below. And yeah, we're going to keep going.
To find out who can get the most wins and advance out of their group. Let's go. Those winners plus 2 wildcard winners from each conference move on. That means 30 teams get sliced to 8.
Tell me that cup does not mean something to these players.
It's just a different energy when you walk into the building and you see those courts.
Next phase.
We in on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to the knockout rounds.
High intense games. Happy to be a part of that. That was fun.
Prime will be the place to catch these battle royales. 8 remaining teams going head to head.
So this is when it matters, like the knockout games, like the knockout teams, whatever. I think that NBA teams should be trying to win this, but I also think that this is a time to really test the waters and see what type of team or what type of changes that you will need to make with these games. Because people are going to try to win. Like, despite what people say and think, these are competitive NBA players. They want to win. There's no, hey, I'll take a little bit of money here. I mean, yeah, like I want the money and win. Like, you're going to get paid if you win these games. So I could see this as a true quote-unquote mid-season test for these teams to see where they rank against like the best teams so far, or the teams that just so happen to be hot, just like whatever the case may be. But yeah, man, I think that I like this idea. I don't think that the Emirates Cup is a horrible idea. It still needs tweaking. I still think that this format could still use work, but I think we're headed in the right direction. I think that the views will grow a lot more. I think that the reason that the viewer count seems or looks low is because a lot of people either can't find the games, or they're streaming it on insert here website. So yeah.
Single elimination games. That's a fancy way of saying win and you stay in, but lose and you go bye-bye. The next phase of this tournament, the semifinals. The location, Vegas, baby.
I'm ready to go right now. Let's go to Vegas.
That's right, kids. 4 teams battle it out under the bright lights of Sin City. It's high stakes, high drama. For the 2 teams who won their games, it's Hi Emirates NBA Cup Championship. Nice to meet you. The Emirates NBA Cup Championship features the last 2 teams standing and offers a chance for one to hoist the cup and be named the Emirates NBA Cup champion.
Man, I'm so proud of this group.
The tournament tips on October 31st on Prime. The journey in.
Okay, so that's the Emirates NBA Cup. I think they're going to do it even bigger than they have been these past 2 years. I think they really want to establish this as a regular thing. I think that they want fans and teams to actually care about this. I'm wondering how much of the NBA experience will be in Las Vegas. Will they? I haven't been to a cup game here. I do want to try to make it to this one. Like, I don't really care who's playing in it. Of course, I want my Lakers or a team that I enjoy watching. But I enjoy the game of basketball just like as it is. So I'm wondering if they want to make it a full experience, the full NBA experience. Try to put on a show for Las Vegas to really make it known and make a statement that, hey, the NBA wants to come here. The NBA wants to expand a team out here. What can we show, and what type of fans will show for something like this? So this is a very huge statement for them. I'm hoping that it does work out, because who doesn't love basketball? But that's all I got for you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and end it here. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.